Hello. Hi. Is that better?
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, get your corkscrew, pull the cork out, and get ready to pour another episode of The Inquizition. Hello, and welcome to The Inquizition, a quiz podcast for general knowledge and trivia lovers everywhere. I'm your host, Luke Ryan. Each episode, our players battle out over a number of rounds to see who will be the masters of the Inquizition. And you'll notice there are some themes for the questions that run through this episode, so you'll see how that goes. Anyway, let's meet this week's players. Now, normally they choose a fruit for the last round, but we're going to start with the fruits this time. So, Team 1, Eric and Amanda, both welcome back. What fruit have you chosen?
We have chosen peach.
Peach, very good. And Team 2, Guy and Tejas, also welcome back to both of you. What fruit have you chosen?
We have chosen pear.
Okay, so we're going to have a battle of peach versus pear this evening. But before we get started, what are you guys looking forward to about Christmas? Or are you looking forward to Christmas?
Yeah, I'm a notorious hater of Christmas, but I am looking forward to spending time with friends. So, yeah.
Okay, why do you hate Christmas?
I just don't get the hype.
Okay.
I'm a Halloween person, and Thanksgiving as an American, and I would rather just do Thanksgiving and then skip to New Year's.
Okay. And just forget about Christmas.
Yeah.
Eric, what about you? You looking forward to Christmas?
I'm pretty indifferent to Christmas, but it is my birthday on the 26th.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe that. Yeah.
Do you get screwed over, like one present for both?
Yeah, it happens quite a lot. The worst is that nobody ever really has time to spend my birthday with me because they're just doing their own family stuff. So there were many a birthday where I was actually alone.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. My birthday is December 10th, which is actually quite, everyone's in party mood and present buying mood, but it's just enough before Christmas that they're separate.
They spent all their money.
Well, my sister's the 28th of January, and she always kind of gets...
yeah.
She always, I think, had bad luck with that because people are just too broke to buy her presents.
Re-gifting.
Yeah. Yeah, she gets a teapot every year. Guy, Tejas, you guys looking forward to Christmas, or what do you like, don't like about it?
I don't know, I'm not so enthusiastic about Christmas, but it's one of those things, perhaps because I don't have any expectation. When it kind of arrives, I think, this is quite nice. So in a way, it's good, but I don't have a big build up to it.
So lower your expectations, and it should be
always
okay.
Always good.
Tejas?
I'm also, I don't want to say indifferent because I don't even it's not part of my really part of my culture. So in India, I would never really think about it at all. But since I've come to Europe, I've actually I really like the sort of festive mood around it. And I still don't celebrate it, but at least I like to go out on Christmas Eve evenings to markets and stuff and really see and enjoy it from sort of a distant perspective. I don't really participate actively in it, but I like to just see other people kind of how they and how also how, because my first Christmas here was actually in Paris, and then last year I saw it here, so I also like to kind of see how different cultures look at it and celebrate it differently. So that's just it. Yeah.
I think Prague is a nice place to see Christmas celebrated.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
Anyway, we will get started with round 1, which is called Back and Forth. Each team gets 5 individual but related questions on a variety of different subjects. 2 points for a correct answer, minus 2 points for a wrong answer. But you can pass it to the other team without losing anything, and they can try answer for 1 risk-free point. Everyone ready to go?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Team 1, Peach. Which music album cover features a man about to smash a guitar on the stage? An homage to Elvis Presley's debut album. Which music album cover features a man about to smash a guitar on the stage?
I can see it in my head, but I don't know if I know what it is.
Then you can see more than I can.
Yeah.
I think Guy knows it.
We get a minus point, right, if we don't get this right.
Minus 2.
Minus 2 if you're wrong, but...
let's pass because it'll be a guess. Yeah.
You're going to pass it?
We're going to pass.
Okay.
Okay,
Paris?
I don't know.
Okay, it's the Clash London Calling.
It is the Clash London Calling. Very good. 1 point. And Team 2 pair, which music album cover features light refracting through a prism?
You know that, yeah.
Yeah, I think I do, but you can, yeah.
Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah, it is Dark Side of the Moon. By whom?
Pink
Pink
Floyd.
Floyd.
By
Yeah.
Pink
We knew
Floyd.
that.
I
Just,
would
just
like-
for the record.
I would like to have the very same question. Yes.
Okay, Team Peach, question 2. On Christopher Columbus's first voyage in 1492, what was the name of one of his ships that began with the letter P? He had 3 ships. What was the one that began with P?
It's a guess, though. Really.
It's more your ballpark than mine.
He
You
discovered
wanna-
where you're from.
That's true. Yeah. Do you want to risk the -2, or do you?
Yeah, I'll risk it.
Want the Pina?
I can't give you that. It's not close enough.
Okay,
It was
okay.
Pinta.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry about
yeah.
that. And
Did you come out? Yeah.
Team 2 pair on the same kind of idea on his first voyage in 1492. The name of his ship that began with the letter N.
I'm not sure. I think we should just pass it.
Okay.
It's not worth -2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to pass it?
Yeah.
Okay, Team Peach.
You said N.
N, yeah.
This is a city in France, but Nantes. Nantes.
No, I'm afraid not.
Nostromo.
Nostrum.
The Nina. Team Peach, question 3. The movie Moneyball is about which sport? The movie Moneyball is about which sport?
Yeah.
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 Baseball.
It is baseball. 2 much needed points there. That puts you back up onto 0. And Team Pair, question 3 to you. The movie Point Break is about which sport or sporting activity? The movie Point Break is about which sport or sporting activity?
Are you sure?
No,
I thought-
I'm not
I
sure.
thought it was this.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know the movie. Okay.
Is it figure skating?
No, it's not figure skating. -2 points. For no points, but you know what it is?
Surfing.
It is surfing, yeah. Keanu Reeves and Patrick Swayze, they were the
Okay.
surfing bank robbers. Okay. Team Peach, question 4. What is the highest peak in the Andes? The highest peak in the Andes Mountains.
I don't know. Yeah.
I can't tell you
We
either.
pass. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to pass?
Yeah, we don't know.
Okay, Team Pair.
Nobody
Any
knows.
peak in the Andes?
I have no idea.
You're gonna. Do you want to have any
Llama
guess?
Point.
Yeah.
Llama Point. No, it's Aconcagua.
Okay.
Aconcagua.
Okay.
And Team 2, Team Pair. What is the highest peak in the Alps?
Oh my God! Come on.
Yeah, it must be. Yeah.
Mont Blanc?
It is Mont Blanc. 2 points. And final question of the round. I bet you wish you sat in that side.
Yeah.
Okay, Team Peach, question 5. Which is mentioned more in the Bible? Sheep or lamb? Which word is mentioned more times? Sheep or lamb?
It's a great question.
What are you
I'm
trending towards?
leaning towards this one.
I thought maybe the other.
Yeah, I know, and I think that's the trick.
Okay. The quiz is still young. We can go with
Yeah,
that.
sure.
So, you want to say it?
Sheep.
You're going to go with sheep?
Yeah.
You're correct.
Yeah, it was a trick. I knew it.
There are no trick questions. It's a little bit tricky. And Team 2, Team Pair. Yes or no? Are cats mentioned in the Bible? Are cats
Are we
mentioned?
talking Old and New Testaments?
The whole thing. Yeah. Are cats
I
mentioned
have
in the
no idea.
Bible?
I mean, surely
So it's-
in all those books, they must have been, surely.
Usually, like, don't cats have like an
Oh,
association
okay.
with like Satan or devil or something?
that's why you would mention them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, are you going to go for it?
Yes.
And your answer is?
Yes.
You are incorrect.
Yeah,
No,
they don't. They're not mentioned.
cats are not mentioned in the Bible. So at the end of that, tense but low scoring round, Team Peach finish on 2 points, Team Pair finish on 1 point. So we move into round number 2, which is called Same As, Same As. The teams get the same 5 questions, they write the answers down, and if they're both correct, each team gets 1 point. If only one team is correct, that team gets 2 points. And these are all related to the topics that we had in question 1, like general topics. So, round 2, question 1 for both teams. Where in the world of music would you know Spencer Eldon? Spencer Eldon. Where would you know him in the world of music? Okay, round 2, question 2. After the Pinta and the Nina, what is the name of the other ship that was in Columbus's first voyage in 1492? So there was the Pinta, the Nina, and what's the name of the third ship for Columbus's first voyage in 1492? Okay, question 3. What is the highest grossing movie franchise that involves a sporting activity? What is the highest grossing movie franchise that involves a sporting activity? Very well known movie franchise.
Can I ask you a question? How do you define sporting in this?
I was hoping you wouldn't ask that.
No, okay.
I have checked like a couple of different websites listed this as the highest grossing of like sports movies.
Okay.
They literally said sports. I'm saying sporting activity because I think it's probably a better description. Question 4. At 2,943 meters, Pedrosa is the highest mountain in which European country? At 2,943 meters, Pedrosa is the highest mountain in which European country? That's COMA, the new word PEDROSA. Okay, and question 5, last question of the round. After sheep, lambs and rams, what is the second most mentioned animal in the Bible? So after sheep, lambs and rams, which are all kind of in the sheep family, what is the second most mentioned animal in the Bible? Okay, so let's get to the answers to round 2. So team 1, Peach, from where in the world of music would you know Spencer Eldon?
From the Sex Pistols.
Okay, you're saying from the Sex Pistols. And team 2?
From Elvis's band.
From Elvis's band. You're both incorrect. He is on the cover of Nevermind by Nirvana.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
Okay, so team 2 pair, question 2. After Pinta and Nina, what's the name of the other ship in Columbus's first voyage?
We said Maria.
Maria. And team 1?
Santa Maria.
It's 2 points to team 1. It is Santa Maria. Okay, team 1, question 3. What is the highest grossing movie franchise that involves a sporting activity?
We said Fast and Furious.
And team 2?
We said the same.
You are both correct.
Good, okay.
Nice.
It's somewhat questionable. I fully understand that.
But the franchise, I think, pushes in that direction,
Team 2, question 4. At 2,943 meters, Pedrosa is the highest mountain in which European country?
Andorra.
You say Andorra. And team 1?
Romania.
It is Andorra.
Okay.
2 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wrote it down just for the
I
record.
thought Spain was too obvious. So
I know this quiz has had a weird relationship with Andorra earlier in the season. And team 1, after sheep, lambs and rams, what is the second most mentioned animal in the Bible?
We decided on goat.
You said goat. And team 2?
We went for rats.
You went for rat. The correct answer is goat.
Oh, nice. Yes.
So 2 points.
yeah.
So at the end of that round, team Peach picked up 5 points. That puts you on to 7. Team Pear picked up 3. That puts you on to 4.
Still very low scoring.
So we move into round number 3, which is called Close Enough. But just before we get to the questions, so Amanda and Eric, they are a couple and they're on team 1. Amanda is also a quiz host in Prague. You host ALT quizzes, Amanda.
Yeah, ALT quizzes. I have 4 quizzes across Prague on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And you can find me at ALT Quiz on Instagram and Facebook.
Cool. So if you're looking for quizzes on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, go check out ALT quizzes. And on team 2, Guy and Tejas, who've been on this before, are regulars at my Monday night quiz in the James Joyce. So there is plenty of English language quizzing in Prague if you want to go check that out. Anyway, Close Enough. The teams get 5 questions where they're not expected to know the answers, but the team with the closest answer gets 2 points. If both teams have the same answer, they both get 2 points, and a bonus 3rd point if they are bang on. So, question 1. Guns N' Roses' best-selling album is Appetite for Destruction, their debut album. Also, I think one of the highest-selling debut albums of all time. How many certified copies did it sell to the nearest 1 million? How many certified copies to the nearest million did Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction sell?
Can I ask when it came
Is that
out?
too much?
Because I don't
think
know.
it's
in the 90s.
87.
Oh, 87, okay.
1987
Right.
came out.
Does that include downloads?
I guess it probably would.
Yeah.
I mean, I
I know, it's a
took this from
guess.
Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Okay, question 2. We've already mentioned Christopher Columbus's first voyage in 1492, but in total, how many voyages did Christopher Columbus make to the New World? In total, how many different voyages did Columbus make to the New World? Okay, question number 3. Including the Creed movies, how many films are there in the Rocky franchise? Including the Creed movies,
That's
how
on
many
you.
films are there
That's on
in the
you.
Rocky franchise? Okay, question 4. The Carpathian Mountains in Central Europe traverse how many countries? The Carpathian mountain range in Central Europe traverses or covers how many different countries? Question number 5, last question of the round. So we know that sheep and goats are top of the list for the animals mentioned in the Bible. The 8th most commonly mentioned biblical animal is the camel. How many times is a camel mentioned in the Bible? How many times is camel mentioned in the Bible?
The
Or
8th.
less.
The 8th most commonly mentioned biblical animal.
You didn't give us any numbers for the other animals, did you?
I didn't actually, but I can. 'Cause I forgot to. So just to say, sheep is 212 times. Lamb was 203 times. And I forgot to write down goat.
Okay.
Okay, so let's get to the answers to round number 3. Team 2, to the nearest million, number of certified copies of Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction sold, you said?
20 million?
20 million. And Team 1, Peach?
66 million?
I wish. It's one of my favourite albums. It is 22.8.
Oh, wow.
So 23 would be the closest, so 2 points to Team Pear. Team 2, Team Peach. How many voyages did Columbus make in total to the New World, you guys said?
3.
You said 3, and Pears?
We said 3 as well.
You are both getting 2 points, but the correct answer is 4.
Oh.
Correct answer is
Yeah,
4.
I said 3 or 4. Yeah.
Team Pear, Team 2. Including the Creed movies, how many films in the Rocky franchise, you guys said?
9.
9, and Team Peach?
8.
8.
It is 8.
Nice.
3 points, bang on the money to Team 1 Peach. There are 5 Rocky films, and as we found out from Tejas earlier, there are 3 Creed films. It could have been a deflection tactic. Who knows? Okay, Team 1, Team Peach. Carpathian Mountains traverse how many countries?
We said 4.
4, and Team Pear.
We said 6.
Okay, 2 points to Team Pear. The correct answer is 7.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
right.
Okay.
Czech Republic, Austria, Poland, Slovakia, Ukraine, Romania, and Serbia.
Yeah, we didn't know they went so far.
Wrong countries.
Yeah.
but
Yeah, that's
not the right
That's
idea.
right, yeah.
And Team Pear, Team 2, how many times is camel the 8th most common biblical animal mentioned in the Bible? You guys said
12.
12.
We
And
also
Team 1.
said 12.
So you
Yeah.
both get the 2 points. You're not giving camels their fair due. It was 71 times.
71.
71 mentions of camels. So at the end of that round, Team 1, the Peaches, picked up 7, so they're now on 14. Team 2, Pear, picked up 8, so they are on 12. So we move into round number 4, which is called the knockout. The teams are given a category with multiple answers. We go back and forth and team members answer individually, so no conferring, no writing answers down. You get 1 point for a correct answer and you get to keep on going. If you answer incorrectly, you're knocked out. The team with the lowest score starts, which is Team Pear, so we'll go Tejas, Eric, Guy, Amanda. So according to Wikipedia, name the 16 women, solo performing artists, with the best-selling albums of all times. No repeats. So some of the women do have albums in the top 16 or top 10. So I'm going beyond that for the top 16 of all time. 16 individual answers. Everyone ready? Okay, Tejas?
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift is not there.
Whoa! Okay, rethinking strategy entirely. Whoa.
Okay, so Tejas, you are... Let me just double check that. That seems weird.
Yeah, it does seem weird.
From what date is
Yeah,
that?
When like depends on
All time.
that.
Including
seems-
current?
Okay.
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 Okay, I'm like, if this is wrong now, then I'm gonna be very confused.
Okay, so Tejas, you are knocked out. That is surprising, though. Eric?
Madonna.
Madonna is there. That is 1 point.
Oh mine.
Guy?
Beyonce.
Beyonce is not there.
Okay.
So team
That's
2
what's
pair is
happening.
knocked out.
Okay.
Team
What's
1,
happening?
Peach, you've got a chance to rack up some points here,
Oh,
Amanda.
no, everybody said the ones I had in mind. Tina Turner?
No, Amanda,
Yeah.
you are knocked out. So, Eric, this is all down to you. You could clear up here, or
I'm warned.
this could be a very short round.
Rihanna.
No.
Rihanna is not there either.
What? But
Yeah.
Is it like the
Like
older ones
Diana
like
Yeah, I was
Ross.
thinking
like
like
Ella Fitzgerald or like
like Celine
Donna
Dion.
Summer.
Okay, so Eric, you are knocked out as well. So 1 point to Team Peach on that round. Takes them up to 15. Team Pair remains on 12.
So Cindy
Yeah, what's this
Lauper.
list? We
yeah.
gotta know.
Whitney Houston,
Okay.
Shania Twain,
Would not have guessed.
Alanis Morissette,
Oh God, really?
Celine Dion,
Okay,
No,
so
Taylor
then-
Swift must
Adele,
have outsold Dylan.
Mariah Carey,
Oh.
Nora Jones,
Uh-huh.
Carole King, Britney Spears, Tracy Chapman, Lauryn Hill, Cyndi Lauper, Avril Lavigne, Amy Winehouse, and Toni Braxton. So at the very end of a very low scoring knockout, it's 15 to Peach and 12 to Pair. Okay, we move into round number 5, which is called Geoquizzical. In this round, the questions are tailored to the countries our players are from. A correct answer is worth 3 points. However, the domestic player sits out unless they are called upon to help answer. If the domestic player is called back, that team only gets 1 point. However, if the team use their domestic player and they are wrong, it's minus 2 points. If a team doesn't use a domestic player or doesn't have a domestic player, no minus points. Answers are written down and checked after each question.
Yes.
So I'm looking for the best-selling music album in your country by an artist from your country based on sales only within your country, not global sales.
The album?
I'm looking for the artist's name.
Oh,
but
the
it's
artist's
ba-
name. I can
yeah.
do that. I can do that.
So, for example, the best-selling album of all time in Germany, based on sales in Germany, is the Dirty Dancing original soundtrack. That wouldn't be included because it's not by a German artist. The first question relates to Germany, so Eric has stepped away. So it's a 2002 album. It's his 20th album, and it's a German rock pop artist. It's a 2002 album. It's his 20th studio album, and he is a German rock pop artist. What is his name?
I have no clue. Billy Schmidt.
Okay, so we'll get to the answer. Team 2 Pair, do you want to have a guess on it?
I have
Yeah.
no idea. So I don't know.
Okay, and Team 1 Peach?
Is it Falco?
It's not Falco.
Oh.
He's Austrian,
Oh.
yeah, but no minus points
Didn't
there.
know that.
Herbert Grönemeyer? Okay, question 2. It's the UK question, so Guy has stepped away. So it's a greatest hits album that was released in 1976 by a band. What's the name of that band? So it's a band, not a solo performer, and it's their greatest hits album, which was released in 1976. Well, it's a greatest hits album released in 1976. Okay, so let's get to the answer to question 2. Team 1, Peach, what did you guys say?
we were going with the Beatles.
You went with the Beatles. And Team 2, Tejas, what?
I said Beatles.
You said
as well.
Beatles as well. You're both incorrect. Guy, what would you have said?
Queen.
Queen is correct.
Oh, that was my
You
first
had it,
instinct.
yeah, why? Okay.
No
I
minus.
thought it was too
damn
early
it.
for greatest
Yeah, I
hits
thought
for
it was
them.
too-
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Seems too early
Shit.
to me as
That-
well.
I immediately
because
wrote
she
it
had
down.
it and I actually
talked me out of
talked you
it,
out of it because I
yeah.
thought it was too early for that.
Yeah, it's, but maybe they did a kind of different version plugging on the later
But the Beatles
ones.
have a greatest hits album as well.
But they
right?
had Oldies But Goldies, which was I think 68, and then
Okay.
they had these two red and blue
Yeah, the red one.
albums,
Felix
but
has-
they were double albums, and I don't think they ever sold
because
in
Felix has the red
so-
one.
Okay.
Yeah, my
And
parents.
that's what
have
I
them,
thought.
actually.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Good.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Shit.
So no points there, but no minus points. Okay, question 3 is the USA question, so Amanda has stepped away. So again, it's a greatest hits album. It was released in 1981 and it's a band. So not solo, but a band. A greatest hits album by this band from 1981. It's an American band. Okay, so we'll get to the answer to question 3. Eric, what did you say?
Nothing. I have nothing.
You have absolutely
I have
nothing?
nothing.
You don't want to even guess a band?
Everything I think of, I'm like, oh no, they're English. So
Okay. Okay, in team 2, you could get 3 points and put you bang on level with team Peach.
Okay, Eagles.
It is the Eagles.
Yeah.
You are
Nice.
correct.
Nice.
3
Nice.
points. Okay, and question 4 is the India question. Tejas has stepped away. It's this artist. He's a male solo performer. It's his debut album from the year 2006. Indian singer. It sold 55 million copies. It was his debut album in 2006 and it sold 55 million copies. The name of this Indian singer. Do you want to invite Tejas back, or do you want to have just to go yourself, or take the, or at least not risk losing points?
No, I'll have him back.
You'll have him back? Mm-hmm. He looks disappointed. Okay, Tejas is going to be called back.
I have an answer, but I don't think it's right. But
Okay.
I figure it's fairly contemporary, so
I mean,
it should
I
be on
guess
your
it's-
radar somewhere.
Okay, so let's get to the answer to question 4, the India question. So, team 2 pair, what did you say now that Tejas came back?
Is it A.R. Rahman?
A.R. Rahman again?
Rahman?
Rahman, and team 1 you said?
we just said Kapoor as the last name.
Okay, neither of you are correct, so minus 2 points to team 2 pair. Himesh Reshamaya for an album called Aapka Surur.
Yeah, shit.
So at the end of that round, very low scoring as has this quiz. As this quiz has been so far, but it's still very close. Team Peach picked up nothing, they stay on 15. Team Pear picked up 3 and then lost 2, so ultimately picked up 1, and they finish on 13 with 2 more rounds to go. Okay, we move into round number 5, which is called the numbers. The teams will be given a list of number-based questions. They need to work out the answers and add them up. If a team is correct, they get 4 points. If no team is correct, the team with the closest answer gets 2 points. Teams also get 1 point for each individual correct answer to the supporting questions. Teams must have their answers clearly written by the end of the time. You'll have about a minute and a half to answer the questions after I read them out. Your 5 questions are: the number of studio albums the Beatles released in Britain, the number of cities in Colombia with a population over 1 million people, the number of films in the Back to the Future franchise, the number of mountains in Ireland that are 1,000 meters tall or higher, and according to the Bible, God created the sun, moon and stars on which number day of the week. So the number of studio albums the Beatles released in Britain, number of cities in Colombia with a population over 1 million people, the number of films in the Back to the Future franchise, the number of mountains in Ireland with a height of 1,000 meters or higher, and according to the Bible, God created the sun, moon and stars on which number day. So while they are writing their answers down, just a quick message to say thank you for listening. We are all big fans of quizzing, so it's great to do something we love. We hope you're enjoying the podcast. The Inquizition is released every 2 weeks, so please subscribe wherever you get your podcasts from. Leave a review, 5 stars I hope. If you would like to get in touch, you can find the Inquizition podcast on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook, or you can email us at inquisitionpodcast@gmail.com. That's inquisitionpodcast@gmail.com. That's Inquisition with a Z. Okay, let's get back to the show. Okay, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so let's just get the totals first. Team Pete, what was your total?
18.
18 in Team Pear?
17.
So we have 18 and 17. So we'll come to back to that in a minute. But let's do the individual parts first. Team Pete, number of studio albums the Beatles released in Britain, you guys said?
8.
And Team Pear?
I said 9.
It was actually 12.
Whoa.
And it was 17 in the US.
Okay.
Okay, so no points on that. Team Pear, the number of cities in Colombia with a population over 1 million, you guys said?
2.
2. And Team Pete?
2 as well.
That's 4. Bogota, Medellin, Cali and Barranquilla. Team 1, Peach, number of films in the Back to the Future franchise?
3.
And
3.
3 and 3, that's a point and a point. Team Pear, number of mountains in Ireland that are 1,000 metres or higher, you said?
None.
None. And
2.
2, it's actually 3.
Okay.
Yeah, because weirdly there is actually one which is exactly 1,000 metres.
Somebody put some soil on.
Yeah. And Team Peach, God created the sun, moon and stars on which day?
On the 3rd day?
3rd day, and you guys said?
3rd as well.
3rd day, it was actually on the 4th day.
Oh,
On
okay.
the 4th day. And Team Peach, you guys said 18, Team Perry, you said 17.
17, yeah.
The correct total is 26, so Team Peach, you get 2 points on that. So Team Peach picks up 3 points in that round, brings them up to 18. Team Pear picked up 1 point. They are on 14 going into the final round. Okay, we move into round number 7, the final round, which is Grab the Fruit. We have Team Peach against Team Pear. Teams are given 11 questions. The first team to shout out the name of their fruit gets to answer. 2 points for a correct answer. If they're wrong or they take too long, it goes back or forth to the other team. No minus points. Only the person who calls the fruit may answer, so no giving the answers. Everyone ready?
Yep.
So, question 1. Who released the 1995 album Jagged Little Pill?
Pear.
Yep.
Alanis Morissette.
It was Alanis Morissette. 2 points to Team 2. Question number 2. What modern day country was Christopher Columbus born in?
Pear.
Yep.
Portugal.
No. Team 1, you can answer.
Spain?
No. Open to everyone. What modern day country was Christopher Columbus born in?
Italy.
It was Italy. 2 points to Team number 1. Question number 3. Robert Englund played which horror film character in 1984?
Peach?
Yep.
Mike Myers?
No. Team 2.
Pear, Freddy Krueger.
It was Freddy Krueger. 2 points. Question number 4. What is the name of the highest mountain in the Czech Republic?
Pear.
Yep.
Snezhka.
It is Snezhka. 2 points to Team number 2. Question number 5. I need all 4 answers for this. In the Bible, who wrote the 4 Gospels?
Peach?
Yep.
Mark, Matthew, Luke, and...
Tick tock, tick
John.
tock. Yeah, just in time. 2 points. Question number 6. Which band went in a very different direction with their 4th album, Kid A?
Pear.
Yep.
Radiohead.
It was Radiohead. 2 points to Team Pear. Question number 7. Who is the best-selling Colombian music artist of all time?
Pear.
Yep.
Shakira. Shakira? No.
Peach.
Yep.
Shakira.
It is Shakira. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
Question number 8. Question number 8. In the first Back to the Future film, what year did Marty travel
Peach.
back to? Yep.
1958.
No.
56.
No.
Peach 55.
Yes, 55
Oh,
to
that was
points to team
88.
team 1. Question number 9. What is the highest mountain outside of Asia?
Peach.
Yep.
K2.
No.
K2 is
Kilimanjaro.
the Himalayas.
No. You're both free to answer. I'll give you a clue. It's already been mentioned in the
Mont
quiz.
Blanc.
Yeah.
Aconcagua.
It is Aconcagua. 2 points to Team Pear.
Okay.
Question number 10. Mount Ararat is in which modern day country?
Mount. Can you repeat that?
Mount Ararat from the Bible, where Noah's Ark landed, apparently, is in which modern day country?
Peach.
Yep.
Israel.
No.
Pear, Saudi Arabia.
No. I'll give you each a couple more guesses before we get to it.
Iran.
Iran, no.
Egypt.
No.
Syria?
No. One more guess to team 2.
Jordan.
No, it's in Turkey. And question number 11, the last question. The highest peak of the Carpathian Mountains is in which country?
Pair.
Yep.
Romania.
No.
Serbia.
No. Team 2. Both teams are free to answer.
Ukraine?
No.
Slovakia.
Yes, it is Slovakia. 2 points to team number 2. So at the end of that round, team 1, Peach, picked up 8 points, putting them on 26. Team 2, Pear, picked up 12 points, putting them on to 26. So we have our first ever tiebreaker at the end of a round on the Inquizition. So we have our first ever tiebreaker at the end of an episode of the Inquizition. So thank you guys for making this a very tense and tight, close episode. It's been very enjoyable. We know that sheep, lambs and rams are some of the most popularly mentioned animals in the Bible. We know that the camel is the 8th most mentioned animal in the Bible with 71. We also know that the goat is the 2nd most mentioned animal in the Bible. But how many times is goat mentioned in the Bible? So how many times, for 1 point, is goat mentioned in the Bible? Okay, guys, so have you got answers?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so team 1, what did you say?
We wrote 100. This one 72.
You went 172, and you guys?
171.
171 to Team Pear, 172 to Team Peach.
God.
The correct answer is 172.
What?
My God, you got it bang on the money.
Oh my
Those Bible study classes.
So it's like,
Oh my god.
That is weirdly freaky. So at the end of that episode, and at the end of the tiebreak, Team Peach picked up 1 more bonus point, getting a bang on the money. I'd say even 2 more points on that to bring them up to a score of 28. Team Pear, you played very well. It was a very tight, tough quiz, and so Tejas and Guy, thank you so much. Very close in 2nd place in 26, guys. Well done. But I also think worthy winners after a hard-fought quiz and an inspired choice for your tie-break answer, getting a bang of the money. So Team Peach, Amanda and Eric, you finished on 28 points. Well done, guys. So thank you very much, everyone, for taking part. The Inquizition will be back in 2 weeks' time. So take care. Good night, good afternoon, wherever you're listening, and see you soon. Bye-bye. The Inquizition. I have noticed in the past that the difficulty of questions is skewed more towards Team 2 getting more difficult questions. So I've been trying to balance that a little bit more in the last couple of episodes.
I think you went too far.
Sheeps, the word sheep or sheeps. Well, no, sorry, it's not sheep. It's sheep. It's not sheeps. It's six. There's no S at the end of sheep. I should know that as an English teacher. I'm not convinced about Fast and Furious, really.
Being a sport.
Yeah.
In the first one, the plot was that they were trying to steal TVs with inbuilt VCRs.
But it's a good way to divide your listeners in, like, is it a sport and is it not a sport?
Okay, in question 5, last question of the round. After sheep, lambs and rams, which sounds like a Welsh porno.
So I think there's 3. Yeah.
How many Tejas? How many?
I don't know if it's the same actor from like way back when, but
no, you're talking about Creed 1, 2 and 3.
It's the same.
Don't forget 4, 5, 6, 7, 8
I
and 9.
wanted to. Can you tell me where the largest population of wild camels lives?
The Bible.
Oh, I know this.
Australia.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
They have wild camels in Australia.
Oh.
which
It's
I
like
also-
feral camels,
Yeah,
I would say.
feral.
More
Yes,
than
yeah.
wild,
It's-
yeah. All those are above Taylor Swift.
Yeah, that doesn't make
Wow.
Taylor
sense.
Swift.
Yeah.
Rihanna
I will-
surely
yeah.
kicks
She had an
them.
album where every single song was in
In the top 10, yeah.
Like,
There's no way. Yeah.
I might not have best selling. I probably didn't. I should have clarified that.
Vinyl.
Best selling individual albums
but
of all
Yeah,
time.
but still.
But
I
yeah,
think-
But
Yeah,
yeah,
I
still
think-
like that
Yeah,
Taylor Swift
Midnight
album. Yeah,
should be
yeah.
Midnight should
Yeah.
be
Weird.
on there. I don't know.
Yeah, anyway.
I think these are
Probably used
best selling
at some point, but
individual
yeah.
albums. I probably should have
But
clarified that.
maybe because people are not downloading the album for the Taylor Swift, they're just downloading
Maybe.
that single,
Yeah.
that
It's like
one
streaming
song.
or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
I mean, even when you see Avril Lavigne there,
Yeah,
that
that's
doesn't
questionable.
surprise me.
That's
Yeah.
No,
questionable.
I
That's
think
surprising.
that
Yeah.
makes sense. I think.
Yeah.
but I mean, like Celine Dion, Shania Twain, they must have sold a lot.
No,
way
true.
more.
Celine
I
Yeah.
Dion
just
makes
feel like
sense,
that
yeah.
the other ones also would have sold
Yeah.
a lot, but
Wait till we get to the Indian music question.
yeah,
I'm really not looking forward to that one. Yeah.
Well, you don't have to be here for it. You can have a break.
It would have been the Eagle between the Eagles and the Beach Boys
Yeah.
for me.
I had no
Yeah.
idea.
But he said rock and like Beach Boys is like
Wow.
I legitimately
yeah,
had no
psychedelic
idea.
rock.
Wow.
Like yeah.
Well, it is what it is.